right now. Farpoint toys and collectibles. Retro to right now. Farpoint toys and collectibles. Retro to right now. Farpoint toys and collectibles. Retro to right now. It's time for Bartertown.
Yeah, it is time for
so much Bartertown.
Time for. How do you guys like the countdown with us just like standing here and no doggy?
It's probably like interesting to see like behind the scenes.
They're probably looking at the table like, what's there that we didn't get to see in the VIP preview? Speaking of VIP preview, hi VIPs. We are Justin and Penelope.
We are.
You ready with the names?
No.
Okay.
I can't.
We are
read it.
still
Hold on.
flying, just the two of us instead of we don't have Kermit or Tucker here. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. There we are.
That's us.
Justin and Penelope, Farpoint Toys here in Mays Landing.
We are the Nostalgineers. Did
We
you see
do
that?
this. I did. We do this every Sunday.
It's beautiful. Right up on the
We haven't been live a couple times. We've been doing all kinds of crazy stuff. I forget what we were doing last Sunday.
Well, you forget.
I do.
You forget.
Well, if I thought about it, I'd probably remember. But
Let me refresh your memory.
right now.
That's what we were doing last Sunday.
Dressing up.
We were being fancy at
Dressing
a
up.
movie premiere.
Oh.
That's what we were doing last Sunday. We're going to talk more about that
Star
later.
Trek fan film that has been viewed 60,000 times in 3 days.
Yeah.
So
40.
this is a claim sale, but we're going to talk about ourselves. We're going to talk about life.
Hold on. Let's rein it in. I'm all over the place today.
Well, okay.
You introduced us.
I did.
We are Penelope and Justin from Farpoint
I
Bartertown.
guess you're introducing us again.
We are here live. 236, I think, is this week.
I don't know.
We've been doing this for over 4 years straight. Every Sunday at 5 o'clock, we have some kind of live claim event, whether it's QVC, whether it's NPR, whether it's WTF. It's happening here at 5 o'clock on Sunday evenings, Eastern Time. Today we've got mostly He-Man, a little bit of G.I. Joe, a lot of talking. We have a lot of things to talk about, things we've done this week, all kinds of exciting things.
I'd like to welcome our VIPs.
Yes, hold on.
You guys are the glue that holds this patchwork of
there you go.
Of malevolence together.
Raccoon, the three. You guys are the trench coat that holds the 3 raccoons in.
Yes. You got to see some of this in the VIP group. It's a super secret group, so we really can't talk about it.
It's not a secret. We want everyone to join.
I don't know if anything got claimed. We should probably recheck it again just to make sure.
Oh, we absolutely had some claims. I will double check though because I was a little late on the second. Bang!
My coffee is made. I need to go get it. What else?
You're better at filling dead space than I am, so how about I go get your coffee and you just sit here and talk a
Well, you know what? Start the
scroll?
The scroll, and I'll tell you. Let's talk about how this is done.
Hold on.
We have 3 cameras.
The crawl.
This is a claim sale. What we're going to do is we're going to show you an item. Maybe it's a complete Ram Man. Maybe it's complete Man-at-Arms. Maybe it's complete He-Man. It's going to be complete somebody with the word man in the title. We'll describe the item. We'll show you what's up with it, if it's complete, if it has issues, blah, blah, blah. The first person, after we say the price of the item, we'll say the price after we describe it, to type the words claim and the name of the item, or we just need to know you want it. So give me whatever. But claim and the name of the item. You don't have to spell it right. We just need to know what you're talking about. The first person that shows up in the conglomeration over there so we're on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook at the same time. Over in the comments on the other side of the screen for me is all those places combined. You're probably just on Facebook or YouTube and reading the comments. If you don't see if you think your comments first, it might not be because it's putting all those comments together. The first person in those comments who claims it, and we see there's going to be a bell ring. The bell is not on the table, so we can't give you a sample.
I should go get that. Yeah.
And that person gets it. And if it's over $20, it's free shipping in the United States. If it's under $20, we have to charge you actual shipping. So your best bet is to spend $20. If you're a VIP in the United States, we don't charge anything. You get free shipping no matter what. You can spend $1. That's how the bell sounds like. If you're overseas, we have to charge actual shipping. It just is what it is. And what did I miss? I think I just described how this works.
I wasn't here, so I'm guessing.
At the end of this, we're going to send you an invoice. Please message us. If you're new here, say hello. And ask any questions. We have so many people that have been doing this for so long. They will answer any question you got. And we can read the comments. We can see all the comments of anything you say from whatever whatever, Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch or platform you're on, and we'll address your comments. We'll talk to you. You're part of this. That's the
QVC aspect.
Well, I don't know if QVC, you can't really talk to those people.
They're
just talking at you the whole
no,
time.
You'll call in and be
it's like Linda being like, "You should see these silver. We only have 17 of these silver forks left."
But no, like Tammy from Idaho will call in and say, "I have 3 of those forks and they're so great."
Oh yeah.
Oh, Tammy, thank you for calling.
How do we get Tammy from Idaho to call in here?
We can do that, but I'm not.
Ernie Storino is not new here. You are not
There's
new.
Too much happening.
You might be new back from the Keys. Welcome home.
What?
So Tila, man. So I think I just described how it works. You just brought me my coffee, which I'm going to need because I'm about to start crashing. The problem with doing the stream now is
there is no problem. Let's just back that out.
We had just worked the store all day.
Yeah.
So working the store, it's a toy store. It's fun, but the peopling. Because we're selling ourselves here. We do the song and dance. Everybody comes in and we're like, hey, Hare Krishna. Hey, we love toys. We love Batman. Oh my God, you can stuff Jawas in your mouth, and we love that you do that. And we just have all these conversations. And by the end of it, when the lights go off and the door gets locked, we go like this.
So you shouldn't have really mentioned the Jawa thing.
Why?
I don't know.
It was funny.
It was a little strange. He watches every week.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You just got a shout out. Cheers to how many Jawas?
22.
So apparently a person that came in today when he was young, or maybe now, I'm not even sure.
I don't know when.
Can get 22 Jawas in his mouth. I hope they're not the soft clothing kind, because that would really dry your mouth. And I hope it was the vinyl cape.
I didn't ask. I let it go.
You said be meaner. I can't.
I honestly pretended I didn't hear it and just went on with my life.
James, there's a reason that our Google reviews are pretty good and that people come here often. We don't have any stuff that you can't find on eBay or maybe some other stores if they're good stores. But we do have is I think we bring a good personal touch to it and realness and joy. We're into it. There are people who do this that might as well be selling socks.
I'm making the face that the little girl makes in the meme where she's like side-eyeing. Like, what? I'm kidding. The Jawa mouth guy said that he saw our show and he's been following us and everything, so that's really great. It probably didn't need to get mentioned, but it got mentioned, so it's fine. Justin usually falls asleep or is hungry. James said the experience makes it worth the trip. That's for sure. Thank you, James.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Listen, we try. Listen, like he just said it. You
be
can
meaner. I love
anything. I don't think I physically could be meaner, honestly. I've tried to channel more, and I just don't think I can. What was I just gonna say? I have no idea what I was gonna say. No, we're off the Jawas. God.
Ernie, we are not great people. We just play them on TV. All right, well, let's jump in feet first. Is anybody into He-Man? Let's do some He-Man first. We'll go back and forth between He-Man and
let me
G.I.
just
Joe.
double check and make sure that the claims got claimed. I only have 10% on my phone, so hopefully.
We got batteries.
I'm not gonna go get a battery. I'm not leaving this table again. I hate leaving the table. It's like what interruptions to the flow is the thing that bothers me the most.
Right.
Do we want to do Tucky Bucks now, or should we do a little bit and then do Tucky Bucks? Because it's nice when the VIPs know
Let's do a little bit and do Tucky Bucks.
If they have free money.
Yeah. Hey VIPs, you got Tucky Bucks coming. It's the beginning of the month.
If you don't know what Tucky Bucks are, you're missing out. Our VIPs get treated to free stuff, and that's just one of the many things. There were dogs and cats and birds and sticks.
Is there a dumber song? Hey, listen. Octopus's Garden knows it's dumb, right? It's a playful, silly.
Please, can someone record that clip of him saying that?
But it's dumb. It's a dumb Ringo. The song they gave Ringo. Oh. Yellow Submarine is kind of a dumb song. It's still a great song. It's well written, but it's dumb. The America wrote this song called Horse with No Name, and I think they thought they were right and good. It's the dumbest frickin' song, and it just keeps playing on my Spotify, and I'm like, I don't know how to delete a song.
The things that get me. So James, the record of Evan Fitzgerald is top-notch music. That's a funeral
He might
song
be right, but the song is that song is telling a story. That's a phenomenal song.
One of the lyrics of the song is "The heat was hot."
So James is on Facebook and he just said the wreck of the Edmonds Fitzgerald song takes longer than it did for the ship to sink. That might be true. That might be true, but it tells an epic tale. It encapsulates the vibe, and that's a fantastic song with a great melody. The whole deal.
I don't really care about
Horse with No Name is so bad. It's so bad.
The heat was hot.
Ocean is a desert with its life underground.
There were birds and rocks and sticks and things. That's literally a lyric.
Are you kidding me?
How many drugs?
How did they make money on that song?
How much drugs?
No,
Sister
listen,
Golden Hair is
Pat,
good.
I'm not saying America itself is a bad band.
That song is horrific.
It's like America, the country, is not a bad country, but there are aspects.
Is that Bob Dylan singing?
No.
Because it sounds like a very rambling...
It does, but it's not.
Anyway, we're really way off, way off here. The VIP claims we have are going to be in the bag that's over next to you, so we're not going to worry about them yet.
Okay.
I didn't give the VIPs a lot of time with round 2 of pre-claims. Honestly, we were slamming in the store with all the Jawas and spoons and everything.
And Friends and VIP Sunday.
And VIP Sunday and brownies.
We haven't gotten around to selling. We've been live for I don't know how long now.
7 hours. Anyway, let's just start.
There were plants and birds and rocks and things.
Boxes of
all right.
trees. It's so much. It's too much. It's too much.
Let's jump into this.
All right.
He-Man, Master Universe, vintage.
Listen, I got to squint and stuff.
Phenomenal collection here.
There we go.
All right. That is Snout Spout.
We are just jumping right in. Now, we're going to have 3 different... you can't see me on camera. We're going to have 3 different levels of completeness. We're going to have not complete. We're going to have maybe not complete, but they have their comic. We're going to have complete, and we're going to have complete with their comic. We'll describe it. Yeah. We'll describe each one as we come along. They're all priced accordingly. No broken stuff, nothing crazy. We'll let you know as we go along.
Yeah, we'll describe it, and then we'll say a price. And the first person to claim after we say price gets it.
Yes, I got the bell here. All right, we're going to jump right into it and start with a loose Snout Spout. His legs are pretty good. He does not have his axe.
But no cracks in his nose.
No, he's in good shape. $20 on Snout Spout. Ready to rock and roll. I need to fix the chat because it's driving me crazy that it's like off the screen. There we go. Yeah, we'll get to Fisto, James. The 80s were awesome. This is Cyclone. He's also not complete, but if you guys can see his sticker is really nice. $15 on Cyclone.
He was missing his shield is what
he does not have his shield, but his sticker.
The sticker's actually
really
rarer than the shield. And he has his headband, which comes off sometimes. Prince Adam.
So this Prince Adam is complete with his comic. I need to note that he has a 3-piece vest. So he's got the side panel, the side panel, and then the main piece, including the shoulders, is 1 piece.
Okay.
That's a variant. He's a 3-piece vest variant.
Is he a 3-piece suit?
No, just a 3-piece vest.
Do we have that in our personal collection?
I think our museum collection is the one with the cap, the sleeves that are like added on.
Okay.
But they changed it because those would just fall off.
Every girl's crazy about her.
No. Prince Adam is $45. He is complete with his comic, 3-piece
with his comic, which is
with his comics.
Yeah, that's big.
Now we meticulously made sure these comics go with these guys. We're not one of those sellers. It's just like, hey, a comic goes with any guy. Certain guys, characters came with certain comics during certain eras. This is his comic, went with him. I didn't just throw any old comic with him.
Yeah, that's what we did. Everybody loves Fisto. James said Fisto. 80s were awesome. Talk about the name. And Hal said Fisto looks pretty good considering God knows what Fisto has been through. It's an unfortunate name, I would think. He goes good with Lubrador.
No, that's not a guy.
It's a South American guy.
No.
Pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure it's not. Him and Stinko are friends. This is Flying Fist He-Man. He is not complete. He does not have his shield. He does have his Flying Fist flying thing, and it is in good working order. $40.
His chrome is nice too.
Fists He-Man.
I think. All right, PG-13. So earmuffs. I think Fisto's girlfriend was Squirta. Wasn't she in She-Ra? Wasn't she Castaspella, Catra, Squirta, She-Ra?
No.
Oh. I'm
just going to say no and have you roll on to the next guy.
All right. Man-at-Arms.
Man-at-Arms. Man-at-Arms is complete with his comic. $30.
All his armor and his little club.
He has got his armor. He's got his club.
These are flying off the shelves.
They are absolutely... Everybody loves He-Man.
Yeah. He-Man never does that well.
Flying off the shelves.
Leech. He's a favorite. He's the superpower of super sucking or something.
He is the master of super suction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe he hung out with Squirta.
He is $12. He is complete.
All right.
His suction action still works. He's good to go.
That is Stridor.
He is complete with his tail, all of his armor, and his guns $25.
The head armor and the tail are always missing. Stickers are very nice.
He's nice.
You this was one of your personal favorite toys when you were young, right?
I had a Stridor as a kid, complete with no tail. No, Chris, not this one. I came across that earlier today while I was trying to price this on eBay. Someone in their eBay description had said that he was complete with no tail. That means he's not complete.
Yeah, people don't understand words, I guess. So ridiculous.
Russell, I don't know if I should repeat your comment. We normally read back comments as they come in. I don't know if I want to repeat that one.
Hey, listen, it's PG-13, and kids won't get it anyway.
Yeah.
So maybe Diddy did party with Fisto. Or at least Lubrador.
Stop. That's not a person. That doesn't exist. They're not real.
I'm making my own He-Man figures.
You shouldn't. Night Stalker next to Stridor, also 100% complete. $25 also on Night Stalker. I love both of the horses. They're just so awesome.
Yeah, they are cool.
Yeah, I love them, both of them. They're in fantastic shape. Listen, everything in this collection was awesome and in really good shape. Out of all the stuff that we found in every single piece of every toy in this entire collection, I think we found like 2 broken things, and that was it.
Tongue Lashore, another favorite of Squirta's.
Stop. That's not accurate at all. Hold on, I gotta find him.
How's his tongue?
$22 on Tongue Lashore. His tongue is in one piece. It extends fully and retracts correctly.
It's so good, right?
Continuing on.
Fisto!
Everybody's
Fan favorite.
Fan favorite Fisto. He's somewhere.
Even as a kid, that name was like, I was like, that's a weird name.
He's not on my list. Did I forget the pricing?
Does he have his purple sword? He does.
He's got everything.
He's got his
complete.
fist. Oh, it's got a big nose.
It looks like I forgot to price him. He's a fan favorite. I'll keep everyone in suspense with that. I obviously forgot to price him because I'm just such a slacker, such a loser. You can start removing them and putting everybody else on. These guys are flying off the shelves. Whatever you do not mess up what comic goes with what guy.
Why not just put this in here like this?
I mean, it'll bend it, but I guess you could like temporarily. Yeah. It's better than confusing them.
Yes.
Because I toiled, and when I tell you I toiled, guys.
Did you know that Fisto and Prince Adam were best friends? They were often seen together. Hi, Fisto.
That's an Orko.
No, that's how Adam talks.
That is not how Prince Adam talks.
He talked like that.
No, he didn't.
Hi.
Stop. He is priceless, Alex. That's a really good point.
Fisto, if we hang out, we have to bring Lubradora with us.
Stop. Now it's a chick, Lubradora, did you just say?
Yes. Lubradora is a female.
Why is Lubradora part of this?
That's a great name, right? She came with Crystal Falls. Literally. I guess that's all those guys that are on here.
I'm gonna do $20 on Fisto because it's not like anybody's buying any of these anyway. Fisto.
You could own the Fisto from this episode and always be able to go back and be like, listen, Fisto was from that episode. I'm sorry people who are watching this with their kids and trying to have to explain what the heck we're talking about. The 80s were a wild time.
Where are you taking those?
To be processed into the store.
Because I'm thinking of picturing them for the online store and processing them into the store. Should we wait until they've been processed before we picture them?
No, you should do it at the same time.
Alright, that makes sense.
We gotta be out of the way, so.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Just do not mess up the comics.
No, I'm not.
I toiled.
If we're processing for the online store, so what I'll do is I'll set up the computer for 3.
Toiled.
See what we need for there.
Toiled.
I have a process.
You have a processing process. Bernie said, "Hey, look, horses, Justin with names." They have names. They have names. Yeah, I love that. I love that for him. Why are you taking Fisto out of his box?
I'm putting his...
Fisto needs to be in the box. Oh, now it's not funny? Now it's not funny.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Now it's not funny.
It went over my head.
Okay. He made in 2003, he looked like a metrosexual surfer.
Holy shoot.
You alright, Justin?
I almost put that through the case.
Yeah, you did. Got a lot more He-Man. I know you guys are really into He-Man, so everybody who's super into He-Man, who's been waiting all week for He-Man, please get your beating hats ready. Because He-Man is coming at you.
I'll see you later.
Justin's leaving, apparently. I'm really bad at filling air by myself. I'm just not good at it. It's just not one of my strong suits. I just say the same thing over and over again in 7 different ways. Maybe he's getting a baggie. Maybe he's leaving forever. I'm not sure.
I wanted to get something that Hutchinson brought me that surprised me with. I want to show it off.
Could you, instead of doing that, help me?
The heat was hot.
The heat was hot. Oh my god, so stupid. I just can't reach to take them away.
Man, the stickers are nice.
They're really, dude. This kid.
Yeah, this is the same collection as the GI Joe aircraft carrier. And
What's really cool about this? Now, this was a childhood collection. He had variants even back in the day before variants were a big deal. The Faker is a great example. There's two different. I mean, there's tons of different versions, but specifically, and I'll talk about this again when we get to him. There's a version of Faker where his head is red and his face is painted blue, and there's another version where his head is blue and his hair is painted red. He had both, which I think is really interesting.
It is.
This one's in great shape. It's got a little nick on the face, but like he's so nice with his sticker and everything. Yeah, wake up. Time to put on a little makeup. Alright, Skeletor.
He-Man.
Clawful.
Have you seen?
Fisto. He's... Never mind. Whatever. Okay.
That's it. No more Fisto.
Hold on.
My favorite
I might as well just keep...
Masters Universe bad guy. Trapjaw.
Let me get Zor in there. Alright. Trapjaw. Let me see what Trapjaw's got going on. Trapjaw's complete. $30. It'd be nice if I went to camera 2. Being in charge of all the things moving sucks. Trapjaw, he's got all of his moving parts. He has his belt, which people are always forgetting about. The bottom of his jaw can even come off. He's 100% complete. $30 on Trapjaw.
It's Merman. It's Merman.
Merman is complete with his comic. He's got his little sword and everything. $28 on Merman. Very specific number.
Yeah, Skeletor. What is this?
Which
Full
version?
boot. Full boot.
Which version is that?
Regular Skeletor, full boot.
Regular Skeletor?
Oh wait, is it? Yeah, it's regular.
Make sure it's regular. Okay, yeah. I've got $40 on Skeletor. He's just your average run-of-the-mill regular Skeletor. We have a couple other different variants and versions of Skeletor here today, but this is just regular, plain old Skeletor with his sword and his staff. And
Magic helmet.
He's ready to do evil. I don't know.
Clawful.
What does Skeletor do exactly? Is there another one I forgot to praise? Nope. $15 on Clawful. He is complete. He's got his claw, working claw action, and his club.
Alright, there's Beastman back there.
Beastman is not complete. He is missing his flail. He does have his armor.
Is it a whip or a flail?
It's a...
It's a whip.
It has been called both. It's
Okay.
really more of a whip. Did he come with foot armor? I can't remember.
He came with 2 arm armors.
He's got his arm armor and his neck armor. And we did not do that cheesy crap that people do.
He has 2 of those arm armors?
Yeah, where they put the yellow crap from the weapon pack on
which
him.
is okay. I mean, they do it with GI Joes
It's
too.
not the
To me,
same.
it's not.
It's not complete.
It's not actually complete.
It's not complete.
Right.
And
I don't sell this, but these are his actual.
Yeah.
The right color.
But he does not have his
Whip.
whip. Beastman is $20. He's in really good shape otherwise.
Faker, he has a chest sticker.
Yes.
That's a bad agent right there.
This is a bad agent. I've got $40 on this Faker. He does have a little nick on the left side of his face because he is the blue painted face. So he's the red head, blue painted face. The paint job is phenomenal. He just has that tiny nick on his chin. He has a sticker. His sticker's in great shape. His body is not that discolored. They tend to get really, really greenish. He's only a tiny tinge, and it's really not bad at all.
Yep.
$40 on him.
Stratos with a comic.
Yes, $30 on Stratos with his comic. He's
And this
complete.
is the which version? The
He's got the red backpack, blue wings.
okay. There are 2 versions. There's a blue backpack, red wings. I don't think either is rarer.
They're just.
It's just to be noted.
Yeah, it's sort of like, and we talked about this over the weekend. We have a 2-bad somewhere in the collection. It's a round back 2-bad. Round back versus flat back doesn't really matter that much as far as price goes.
Right.
Not that big of a difference. Who's next?
Looks like Dragon Blaster Skeletor?
That is Terror Claws. Is that Terror Claws?
Yes. Yep.
Yes, this is Terror Claws Skeletor. He is complete. I've got $100.
Single thing yet?
We have not sold a single thing yet. I'm super excited. $100 on Terror Claws Skeletor. Listen, if no one's here for He-Man, then we're not going to sell any He-Man. Like, hopefully we've got shit that's not just He-Man. I see some G.I. Joe, so I'm holding out hope. Plus, listen, there's some really good stuff here. So maybe somebody is going to decide they want to start collecting He-Man just because of how amazing this crap is. $100. Terror Claws.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
Go find one.
He has his back clip, right?
He's 100% complete.
So that red clip itself is $30 to $50.
He's really nice. Stinkor, who is not invited to the party. with everybody
But
else.
somehow shows up sometimes.
He shows up anyway, but he's never invited. $25 on Stinkor. He still smells. He's got his shield, his comic. He is good to go.
Somebody mentioned that Merman's sword is much like a corn on the cob, and it does look like that. I think it's supposed to be like fish scales or something.
Is it supposed to be like a
or bone?
Well, I think it's supposed to be the front of a you know the sword shark, swordfish.
Oh yeah, maybe.
I think it's supposed to be the front of a swordfish. That's always the impression I got.
That's interesting.
This is Battle Armor Skeletor. Finally, thank you, Greg. He broke us here. Greg.
What's up, Hutch? Did you hear that I mentioned you earlier?
Let me get that Stinkor. I didn't bring a tub in to hold all the items it sold, but I don't think there's not going to be a ton. I'm just going to pile it
Thank you,
there.
Greg, for being the first
Live
claim it today.
Bernie is here for the entertainment. I am here to
That's
entertain you,
fine.
Bernie. So
We
that
always
works out
say,
great.
come for the toys, stay for the conversation. You
Yes.
don't have to buy a thing. We're just going to guilt you into it.
No, we won't. But at least we don't like dress up in outfits. Like if
Battle
you
Armor
don't,
Skeleton?
if you don't buy something from me, I'm going to stand on my head for an hour. I don't know.
Maybe we should.
Maybe we should.
Hey, whatever works for whoever.
Battle Armor Skeletor, he is complete. I have got. Hold on, he was just here. $30 on Battle Armor Skeletor. He still works. Listen, this kid's toys. He obviously loved them, but they were well taken
He took
care
care of them, though.
He took care of his stuff. Greg, we've gone through a monster amount of He-Man already. Most of this stuff, though, I put in the VIP group, so if you want to just take a look and see what you may have missed, it's going to be over there as well. Thunder Punch? Is this Thunder Punch He-Man? Thunder Punch He-Man does not have his sword, but he does have his comic. He's $30. And he's doing his little middle twist there. Getting him rocking and rolling. Oh, and Zor. Let's not forget Zor. $17 on Zor.
Complete. Nice shape.
And works. Did you know that they flap?
I did.
A lot of people didn't realize that was a thing. $17 on Zor. Rock and rolling. I'm going to go to camera 1.
Okay.
And then we're going to do a segment. We have a lot of segments today.
Do we? Oh yeah, we have
we have
$30.
Tucky Bucks. We want to talk about what we did this week, all the interesting things we did this week.
Let's get Tucky Bucks out of the way then.
We want to do Tucky Bucks?
Yeah.
All right. Tucky Bucks. Who's ready for Tucky Bucks?
Explain what that is.
Hold on, I gotta do the thing first. And I gotta make a claim. Thank you, Jack. Jack V is claiming Zor. Did you just take the Zor away?
I did, but I got it.
Yeah,
Zor is super
bring
clean.
him back. Everything from this collection was super clean. I mean, there was nothing.
Well, the flag needed to be wiped down really well.
So when I say super clean, I
The
mean
Defiant needed there were grimy things, but they cleaned up beautifully.
when I say super clean, I mean like paint rubs, like crispy,
I
like
gotcha. Yeah.
unbroken,
No
like
damage.
not damaged.
Yeah.
You know, if something's dusty, I can just wipe it off. Like that's not
The Defiant that came in this collection is in better shape than my Defiant.
But you're not keeping it.
Nope.
That's just mental of you. Jack, thank you for the claim. I'm going to put that in my pile. We're going to do Tucky Bucks. If you're not familiar with what Tucky Bucks are, that obviously means that you are not a VIP. I'm going to put the VIP animation up one more time. I think. There we go. Patreon.com/FarpointToys. You know, I should have it in like a thing here. Can I type this? Oh, I can. Look at me typing. I love that. Yes, we have an awesome VIP group. And once a month, they get to get a free claim sale where everything's free. They get all kinds of free stuff and all that stuff. They're all.
It sounds like American
lyrics.
lyrics.
Lyrics. I'm
They
shooting.
get free stuff and get
Dude,
stuff.
I am shooting. I'm like looking at 7 minutes in the future, while also thinking about what I said 5 minutes ago, and also thinking about the brownies that are sitting here that I want to eat, and also figuring out what else I need to say about this. Our VIPs get free stuff. They get our unconditional love, and we get their support, which is absolutely amazing. They get dibs on stuff. They get to see stuff early. And once a month, we do Tucky Bucks. Tucky Bucks are named after our little mascot, Tucker, who hasn't been around in a little bit. The idea about Tucky Bucks is that they get $25 to spend either on Bartertown in the store or on our online store. For every $5 of level they get a single entry. So our backstage VIPs get 1 entry. Our inner circle VIPs get 5 entries, and our golden ticket VIPs get 10 entries to win Tucky Bucks. Without further ado, Ernie, they are not special brownies in that way, but they are special brownies in that.
Good question.
In that they are one of my favorite desserts. That's a fair thing to say. I don't want to say that they're the best thing I've ever eaten because I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. But they are really good, and someone was kind enough to bring me some, so I'm going to have some more.
One of our VIPs.
Yes.
Our VIPs, the people who love us really do love us.
Ernie wants to know if Fisto is in the backstage club.
Probably.
That is so awesome, Steven. He got a John Connor figure from us, and he had Edward Furlong sign it on September
I remember
22nd.
that. He actually, I think you tagged us in a post. I remember seeing that.
That's so cool. I love that, Steven. I really love that.
That's super cool that Furlong signed that.
All right.
Look at all those VIPs.
They can't see them yet. Give me 1 second here. All right, hold on. The wheel. Where's
so they
the
saw
wheel?
me yawn instead of the
They
VIP.
did, yeah. There. Look at all those VIPs. That is insane. I'm gonna shuffle it up, and then we're gonna spin it. I don't think I have music, so you're gonna have to sing. All right. Good luck, VIPs. Who's gonna be our lucky
Well,
winner?
I've been through the desert
No!
on a horse
Stop!
with no name.
Don't!
Got good to be out
No!
in the pain.
Stop.
In the desert. Loop.
Congratulations. Let me write that down. I'm gonna forget. Congratulations, Amanda.
You don't have to put people's real names
Oh,
out there.
whatever. No one cares.
Don't dead name her.
Stop.
Them?
Hold on. I'm forgetting where I am. Okay, there's a lot of windows open. I don't know how someone
So
does this.
Loop just won $25 to spend on Bartertown, or in the store here, right? That's how it works.
In the store, online, if you let us know, we do a code.
Not
Or
not
on
eBay,
Bartertown.
but on our
Not on
Shopify
eBay.
store.
So it doesn't work on eBay. It doesn't work in any of our satellite locations like Woodbury, at Woodbury or at Oddball. But other than that, you can spend it however you like. Just let us know. Congratulations, Maloop, on your fantastic Tucky Bucks win.
Hal had ordered us coffee from Wawa before, so I think he was upset that they brought the creamer and the sugar, but not the coffee.
Yeah, that was
So he is
amazing.
now changing his default order spot from McDonald's to McDonald's from Wawa, and I don't blame you.
Well, McDonald's coffee is weird too. We tried to order McDonald's coffee in a drive-thru, and they were like, "Well, how many creamers do you want?"
I said extra creamer, and they were like, well, "What do you mean?" And I said, "I don't know, whatever extra creamer is."
Yeah, just like a little more than normal.
So she was like, "I don't know how many," and I was like, "Well, what's typical?" And she was like, "I don't know, 3 or 4."
And he was like, "All right, 4 or 5 then."
Right.
Instead of putting it in the cup, they just handed it to him, and he's driving.
Not the coffee. The coffee was in a cup.
Oh yeah, the coffee was in a cup.
The creamer, they handed me a bunch of creamers, like to do myself.
How am I supposed to do this while I'm driving?
And I'm in the drive-thru. I'm not in the self-serve.
It made no sense.
Anyway.
Congratulations, Mount Lip, on your Tucky Bucks win. Next month, we're going to do the same thing. The first Bartertown of every month, we always do Tucky Bucks.
Yep.
And if you want to become a VIP, just click that link that I stuck up here somewhere. Where did it go? I'm going to copy and paste it because I'm just that good. Can I do that? I can't read, but I think I can. I'm squinting at the screen. We have some more segments. We'll get to them later. Oh, yes. Perfect. Look at
Just
that.
because we've been up to a lot.
We've been up this week. We have been doing a lot. Did I get my order from the online store for General G.I. Joes? How? Yes. That was this week. I need to pull it from the warehouse, but yes, I absolutely got your order. What's next? What are we up to now?
All right. Well, I got a. This is all G.I. Joe stuff that's very near complete.
Wow.
This is a beautiful, unbroken,
nice.
super near. Stickers are great. Great shape. No discoloring. Havoc. Even the stick. Even the control stick's not broken. With cross country. The only thing it's missing is there's supposed to be a missile. There's supposed to be an engine cover right in there. It's missing the engine cover. I don't have it. I'm sorry. So it's a 99% complete Havoc. It's in gorgeous shape. $40 with cross country. So there you go.
I shortened country.
Okay.
That was the saddest bell ring ever.
Yeah. Thank you, Rob.
Rob, you're getting a proper bell ring.
Wait, are the Kimsies coming to pick up?
So I don't want
Not
to
to put them out there.
Yeah, I don't want to blow up their spot or anything. But if any VIPs would like to meet the Kimsies in person,
Maybe
I
the
believe,
Kimsies don't want to meet some of the VIPs.
Well, too bad because they're throwing you under the bus anyway. I believe they're going to be here live and in person next Sunday for
That's
VIP
awesome.
Sunday.
I'll make sure I don't plan something else.
We also have to make sure we have like room for people to sit because sometimes it's very crammed back here.
All right, so we'll make sure it's clean back
We will
here.
make sure it's nice and clean back here for VIP Sunday next Sunday. I'm very excited to see the Kimsies coming in. Not just because they're picking up all the stuff I didn't have to ship to them.
They got a nice haul. It's gonna be like Christmas.
There's nothing wrong with that. I actually really like that.
All right, so this is a G.I. Joe ammo dump unit. It's complete. The only thing it's missing, well, so I'm gonna be one of those people.
Do you need camera 3?
Yeah, you could 3 this. It's in great shape.
It's complete, only missing.
The stickers,
did you almost just say that?
I did. The stickers are great on it. Look, it's got this kid. He must have sat there with his dad and a pair of tweezers because the stickers that are on some of this stuff are so well placed and not coming off. It's missing. It comes with 2 figure stands, so those aren't necessary for it to be like a useful thing. Because people use the figure stands for other aspects, so it doesn't have the figure stand, so I can't say it's complete. But it has all of its like parts and pieces to be the ammo dump. I got $18 on this, and that's what I have it in store. It's super cool. Like this is it all goes inside of this. It's one of my favorite. I love these like little units they did. Thank you, whoever claimed that.
That would be the Kinseys once again.
The clips are still there. It clips shut. So all that fits in there. And then, like, you can put it on your USS flag and, like, pick it up by the strings. I'm still talking about it, even though it's sold.
I'm reading, Pat. Pat, I'm going to correct you slightly when I read this out loud. Pat thinks that we should ask the VIPs to determine on a scale of 1 to 10 how much they want to meet the Kinseys. And then we should call it the Kimsey scale.
That's pretty funny.
That's pretty funny. I like that, Pat. I don't know if I'm actually going to do that, but I really like the joke there. Am I staying on camera 3?
You might as well.
Okay. We're just going to stick on camera 3 while I pound this brownie behind the scenes.
That's what little Johnny said.
That's what, at the party?
Yeah. You know, he was a...
Brownie pounder.
That's why he got kicked out of the Boy Scouts.
I'm in a mood. All
right. Oh my god.
I'm good.
Alright, so Xandar. Near complete with file card.
Is this the whole thing right here?
Yeah.
That's so cool! It's its own little box!
I know.
I love that.
And you can hang it from the crane on the flag. Like it's loading it on. Xandar with his file card, he doesn't have a backpack. So he's not complete, he has his gun. $10. $10.
Xandar is $10?
Yep. Zorana actually is complete, except, well, so I guess it's not complete. She has a ponytail that's supposed to be stuck to the top of her head. The ponytail's not there. It sucks.
So she's not complete.
Yeah, I guess not. So she's not complete. But she has her backpack and her gun and her file card. $10. I don't care. Spearhead and Max. Missing his gun and his machete. Has Max. Every G.I. Joe needs his Puma. His backpack.
Is it Pumaman?
And his helmet, yeah. $10. $10.
Does that make Spearhead Pumaman if he has a Puma?
$10.
If he has a Puma, is he Pumaman?
Cobra Viper with file card and backpack, and he's complete. Except his gun is broken. The tip of the gun is broken off. $20.
There were birds and rocks and dogs and cats.
Jinx. File card, backpack, whatever this staff is, and one of her 2 swords. Her backpack holds... I'll be quiet.
Russell is claiming Viper.
Thank you, Russell. It's a great deal on a Viper. And it's a very clean Viper if you look at his visor.
And the Kimseys are claiming Spearhead. Do you have baggies for these?
I do not, but we do have behind the bar. Yeah, we do.
I'm going to go get some baggies.
Let me get back to Jinx. She's missing one. She has 2 swords that go in her backpack. You can see the backpack holds 2
you
swords.
You gotta slow up for me a little bit. You're going to be going too fast. Will they fit in this size?
No, the next size up.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to grab.
So, I love her backpack. It holds her sword. See, she's missing 1 sword. That's all she's missing. She's in great shape. Her paint is really good. Man, 1 sword she's missing. $12.
Was that Jinx?
Yeah, 12 for Jinx.
Sorry, I only have one hand because I'm still eating my brownie.
Wetsuit. I'm just going to say what they're missing because they all have file cards. He's missing 1 flipper and his mouth mask. $10. His air hose, whatever. Sci-fi.
I can't. Who's that? Wetsuit?
Wetsuit. $10.
Okay.
Sci-fi. $10. He's missing his gun. He's got his hose and his backpack.
He knows where his hose at.
Thank you, Hal.
Hal is claiming Jinx. Thank you, Hal. Just pile them up here, and when I have a second, I'm going to make sure that everybody gets a bag.
Psych Out. All he's missing is the red disc that goes on his little thing. His little Psych Out machine. $12 because he has both his red discs and the arm, the wrist things, and his gun. I mean, that's a deal just for the accessory. So, and he has his antenna. So $12 for Psych Out.
I can't spell. Jack is getting sci-fi. Thank you, Jack. Brought a few bags, not enough.
Jack's getting sci-fi.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you, Jack.
I need to finish this
California
brownie so I
VIP.
can use my own.
Chuckles, missing his gun. $10. The gun is tough. He's in great shape though, and he has his file card. I mean, these are all very good deals for what they are. He just needs his little gun.
I need more baggies. I gotta finish this brownie, so I'm just gonna power through.
Red Dog, missing his gun. $8.
With a file card.
Yep. All the file cards are worth $5 a piece.
Yeah. Hal the Red Chuckles.
Thank you, Hal.
I'm gonna need more bags. I got one over here. Is that Chucky?
Here.
I got Chucks.
Alright, so Watchtower.
I can put that on camera too.
Oh, I got it right here.
Okay.
It's missing its flag and its searchlight. Let me see if it has any broken tabs. I don't think so. It feels like it's good. It doesn't feel like it's pretty solid. So it needs a flag and a searchlight. But other than that, this thing is really nice. Super cool. $15 for the Watchtower.
Does it come with Jimi Hendrix?
No, because of Bob Dylan.
No. Alright, what camera do I want to be on?
Go back to 1.
I got Chuckles. I'm just gonna bag everybody. There were birds and rocks. I can't get it out of my head. It's driving me insane.
Isn't that great?
It's not even a song, it's just stupid words.
Isn't that what most songs are?
Mr. Kimsey getting the Watchtower. Thank you, Rob.
Aren't most songs just stupid words?
No, most songs are like good words. You know.
Really?
I don't know. Better than There Were Birds and the Heat Was Hot. Like, come on. It's just not good. It's just not good, man.
I agree.
It actually like makes
This
me
doesn't have any of
angry.
its strings. So this is the mail-away parachute pack, which was one of my favorite things as a kid. I used to bring it to school and throw it in the air and get it stuck in places, and like, I loved this parachute pack because it really worked. You could put your GI Joes in it, and like, they would parachute. It was fun to play with. It doesn't have its strings though, so it's just the plastic parachute and the backpack. So it doesn't work without strings. So what's the point? So I don't think I'm gonna. Unless anybody wants it, $10 if anybody wants it. If not, I'll just put it in a parts lot online. Birds and sails and rocks and things.
Bernie, the lyrics, even the real lyrics, he's telling us the lyrics.
They're terrible.
I was looking at all the life. There were plants and birds and rocks and things, because rocks are alive now. There was sand and hills and rings. Rings of power? Like, what kind of rings? Pat actually just asked a great question, which I'm going to read out loud. For figures that originally were packaged with interchangeable accessories, such that the figure cannot equip them all simultaneously, what do you suggest for keeping the parts from getting lost?
Man, that's tough.
It is tough. You have to have a system, and whatever your system is, you just have to be consistent.
So, what I like to do is, depending how you're displaying them, if you have the space, small little baggies, and then label the baggie whose part it is, and then just try and keep it in the same area as your Joes.
And it really depends on like what kind of. All right, so my Little Pony collection. Anyone who comes in the museum can see it. It's right here. I do not display the ponies with any of their accessories. In general, like a few of them have a few things, or if they came with a playset, Like Baby Cuddles came with the baby buggy. She's there with the buggy.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
But like, I'm not putting every comb and every piece, every accessory. So I have them all individually bagged in a little baggie with the pony's name, and they're all stored inside one of the carrying cases up, which is on display. So it's being functional while also being on display. There's just no way. I could not fit half as many in there if I were putting all the accessories as well.
My Joes in the museum display, for the most part, I place the weapons and stuff. They're on stands, and I place the weapons kind of between their legs on the stands, or like right behind them on the stands. I do my best to keep track that way. That's tough, though, to be honest.
It is tough. I'm actually working on the D&D museum right now, and we started unboxing some of the figures, the newer modern figures for D&D, and a lot of them come with extra hands or an extra head or extra pieces. We have a gelatinous cube figure, and I'm actually just piling it all inside that, so it's actually kind of technically on display. Yeah, you just have to be consistent and just not forget what you're doing. And what do we do with play sets? What are our thoughts on 3D printing missing parts? I personally, I can't speak for Justin, even if it's obviously 3D printed, I'm not a fan of repro of any kind. If I don't have the piece, if I can't afford the piece, if I can't find the piece, I just don't have the piece.
Same.
I don't want to fake it till I make it. I'm not like that.
I don't judge people for it. Like, that's fine. But by me not doing that, it forces me to try and find the piece that I need.
I will judge people that get fake repro intentionally with the intention of fooling people.
Yeah, well,
I'll judge that.
I don't know if many people do that.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of people that remake accurate looking accessories. Like if it's bright pink and it's normally orange or something like that.
Yeah, okay, so if the
that's
accessory
different.
is a different color.
But
right.
if you're deliberately making things with the intent of fooling people, or maybe no one will notice, that's not cool. I'm not into that at all. Let's see. Bernie is still giving us the lyrics to the song.
I'm good.
Russell thinks that the rings were actually crop circles. I'm with you, Russell. I'm not sure. Bernie is still just singing the lyrics.
All right. This is a huge lot.
Camera 2 or 3?
3.
There we go.
Of battlefield accessory unit parts. Like this is from the missile defense, machine gun defense, mortar defense, more ammo dump.
Would that go with it?
Oh yeah, I can make another one. I love these tank stoppers. They're super cool. And actually a couple of them, if you can tell the colors on here, I'm not sure if you can. These are dark green, which means they're mail-away versions. These are regular. I don't see if you can see the shades of different on your screen.
Wow, I can barely see the difference.
1, 2, 3, 4 regular, and then there's 2 of mail-away versions, which is always the dark green.
It is like a darker green.
Which makes them rarer, but I don't care. This whole lot, nothing is complete. Like, there's not a complete machine gun or a missile, but it is great stuff if you're making a little G.I. Joe display just to have laying around on your flag or in
great
your...
for Dio,
Oh, wait. But wait.
What's and...
There's more.
Hedgehogs.
Hold on.
Bernie said that Tiamat figure is now selling for $800. Bernie, I could never buy that. I have nowhere to put it. I would much rather spend my money on something amazing like a wood grain, which is kind of...
I'm surprised it's selling for $800 because I didn't think anybody was ordering it. I thought it wasn't even going for the $400 they were asking.
It's huge and it's cool.
Oh look, another.
Cool.
This is another mail away version. See how it's dark green compared to the light green? Can you see the shade different? Yeah, you can see.
Yeah, you can see that. Yeah.
That's a mail away version. Sandbag.
Been through the. Oh my God! Get it out of my head.
Sandbag.
Somebody stick another song in my head, please. I cannot have a horse with no name
Let's
anymore. Can't. The heat was hot. I can't.
Blueprints for the mortar defense unit.
The heat was hot and the cold was chilly.
Nobody wants. I'm not gonna do blueprints with this because that's not complete.
dumb.
So this whole lot right here. Look at this cool stuff. You got barrels,
Everybody
gas
needs
can,
barrels.
boxes. It's just fun
The
stuff.
missiles alone. Look at all the missiles there. That's better than the
$30
horse with no name.
for all of this.
What am I calling that? A
You,
mortar?
no, like defense unit lot, because that's what they are. They're from the defense units. Just a whole huge ton of fun stuff. Where if you go on eBay, you're paying $3 a piece individually for these things.
Russell, I do not know what song that is. I'm glad because it sounds like the lyrics are just as bad. Dabadoo. We have not started watching Agatha all along yet.
We are behind on lots of stuff.
We are behind on lots of stuff. I'm gonna go to camera
Because
one.
we're trying to catch up
binge-watching.
on Homicide: Life on the Streets.
Yes, we are binge watching a TV show from 1993.
And it's so 90s.
But it's
gleefully
so good.
so.
Yes. Penelope what? Oh. Thank you, Hal.
Thank you, Hal.
Hal would like our unit. I have too many jobs. I can't have all these jobs. I can't keep track of what I'm doing.
This is great stuff.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Ooh, is he rich like me?
Bernie, that did help a little. Just a little, not a lot, but enough to take the edge off. Hopefully, the rest of the lyrics for the Orthodonian will just descend out of my brain.
Thank you, Hal.
Thank you, Hal. It's a nice little claim.
Hal loves these minutia lots.
Because they're great for, like, dios or, like, putting the things or just, like, being cool.
Hey, so my buddy Greg was at San Diego Comic-Con in an official capacity because he's an important person. He's a VIP, but he's also my buddy. And he picked me up. This is a classified. It's the only classified. Well, no, I'm doing a Dreadnoks. But besides Dreadnoks, this is the only classified figure I have and I wanted. It's the Once a Man. I don't have a razor.
Oh, do you want me to get you one? Do you want to open it live?
Yeah, sure. It's the Once a Man Cobra Commander.
We're doing it
and I was like, Greg, can you grab that for me out there? And he did. And super cool, right? That way I didn't have to be raked over the coals on eBay or anything like that. But as a surprise, and this is going to play into something we're going to talk about a little bit later. This is... Look at camera 2.
Oh, man.
This is a... now, I'm not doing these Super 7 figures, but I love this. That's the cover of, Silent Interlude, issue 21.
Oh,
the most classic G.I. Joe.
Are you keeping it?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just cool. Well, Greg got it for me, so I'm going to keep it.
That is really cool.
Super 7's hip to...
did they make a all black version or just
probably.
white?
If I know them, they got as much work out of that mold as
What else
possible.
is in that bag?
Well, he also went to another place in an official capacity because he's a very important
and
person.
didn't get me anything because I guess I'm not his friend. That's
if
fine.
I didn't have them in your size.
You get to eat my brownies, but I don't get to have a shirt. I see how it is. It's fine.
My man went to Skywalker Ranch.
Yeah, I got you a shirt and I got nothing.
And had a meeting.
Fine.
You get to be with a man who has a shirt.
You're not getting any more of my brownies.
Dude.
Just saying.
The dude was at Skywalker Ranch having a meeting.
Yeah, having a meeting.
What is that? Who are you having a meeting with out there?
I mean, Mr.
Greg,
Skywalker, obviously.
Camera 1.
Duh, Mr. and Mrs. Skywalker.
Very awesome, Greg. Thank you for the surprise. It took me a while to get to the bag to even look inside of it, but when I did, it was like yesterday. I was like, oh my god.
So while you have that out, while you're opening this, let's talk about what else we have going on, including Silent Interlude action.
Yeah, it's actually a great segue.
It is a great
So
segue.
yesterday, a local library, Vineland Library, had a Comic-Con.
Which we did not even know was happening.
Well, Danny told us.
Until like a week ago.
Yeah.
And this is their 5th edition, the 5th time they've done this, I guess. And we were shocked to learn that my dear friend Larry Hama was going to be at this convention. So we're like, Larry, oh my God, you're going to be 20 minutes from us. We're coming down. And he's like, can't wait to see you. So we went down to the convention and we literally just hung out at Larry's booth all day to the point where, like, I felt bad. Like, I felt like we were bogarting him, but, like, it was fine. Larry is the sweetest. I don't want to sound too pretentious when I say this, but, like, Larry is literally one of my favorite people.
So, we hung out with Larry, and you guys are probably all aware of Hurricane Helene. Everybody was like, oh my God, Florida. And Florida's not going to hit again. But oh my God, Florida. Well, it didn't really do much to Florida, but like Appalachia, Western North Carolina, and Tennessee got hammered, and nobody saw that coming. My brother lives in Tennessee, and our friend Johnny's family's from Tennessee, and a lot of Americans live in Tennessee. And we thought, well...
We had an idea.
Although my brother was spared a lot of his area, and then we go to Christmas time sometimes down in Western North Carolina. So the mountains down there got hammered. People died. A lot of people died. It's horrific. And if you don't know about it, you should. I mean, so we were like, what can we do from Jersey? So we decided, since Larry was going to be there, we talked to Larry, and he was like, well, we had him sign issue 21.
I'm doing my best.
Speaking of, this is the sound issue. This is a first print. So it's not high grade, but
it's
it
a
is.
first
They've
print.
done so many prints. This is first print. You can
Yeah.
tell by the price, 60 cents. Any further prints were later. Larry signed it yesterday for us, and we told him what we were doing with it. We're going to raffle this,
Yeah.
and all the proceeds are going to go towards. I think we're going to do United Way.
United,
Johnny shared a
United
link.
Way from
Yep.
Eastern Tennessee, I think it
Yep.
was. We presented the comic to Larry, and he was all on board. He actually donated this poster as well, a silent interlude that he signed
Signed print.
to
Yeah.
go along with the raffle. And there's a picture of us with the thing. Hold on, let me find it. There you go. That's me and Larry with all the stuff that we're going to be raffling off.
So one of the reasons we're doing this isn't just because we have family that lives down in that area, but like Larry, when we had our fire 4 years ago, Larry donated a bunch of stuff to us to raffle for ourselves.
And shared our
To get back on our
story,
feet after the
yeah.
fire. Well, 4 years later, we are back on our feet. We're
Yeah.
plugging along. Everybody who got behind us, we are so thankful. So the smallest thing
little
we can
thing that we
do.
can do.
Right, exactly. I
Yeah.
mean, I wish we could do more, but
So we haven't figured out the details yet, but this week we're gonna make it go live.
Yeah.
And you're just probably $5.
it's
for
going
a
to be like
chance
$5 a
win.
throw with a specific amount of chances. We'd like to generate I'd like to do 100 chances at $5 a piece.
I'd like to be able to donate at least $500
Yeah,
to
so-
this thing. Yeah, I mean we'll give you more details as we figure it out. But Larry Hama endorsed. I love that he threw in this poster, which is really cool. I really love that.
Well, as soon as we said what we were doing, he was like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, I just love that. That is so cool.
So yeah, look out for that. We'll be doing that soon. Somebody said something about watching the G.I. Joe cartoons. I want to go back to that. Can you scroll backwards a little
I
bit?
can if you give me a second. Russell said that he talked with Larry last year, asked him about the G.I. Joe cartoons, and he said he never watched a single episode.
We have a funny story about that.
We do have a funny story about that. I mean, you can tell it. It's your story.
Actually, Greg, you know what, man? I love this. I'm gonna include this with the raffle.
That's where I was kind of getting
Yeah,
at.
because I love it, but I don't want to. I don't want to start collecting Super 7. So thank you, and we're gonna add this to our raffle. It means a lot that you did that as well.
I think it's a
So it's a
really
whole
cool,
G.I. Joe
I think
21
it's cool that
raffle
It's like
thing.
a 21 raffle.
Yeah. So
I really love that.
Larry had nothing to do with the G.I. Joe cartoon. And if you read the file cards or Larry's comic, the comic at the time, the personalities were very different than the cartoon personalities as well.
I'm gonna put
And the
this-
relationships and stuff. So Larry's funny. We were talking about the cartoon one day, and he was like, people would come up to me and say, we keep saying Hama and it's Hama. I'm so bad
Hama.
at that.
So
People kept coming up to me and saying things like,
knowledge is a portion of the fight.
I didn't know what they
I
meant.
didn't know what they meant. I don't know how much of that I believe. Like
"Go Joe."
he's got to know. He doesn't not know.
Yeah. So he would make fun of knowing us half the battle. So he wasn't a fan of the cartoon.
No.
And he had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, nothing to
So
do
although I read the comic and loved the cartoon both as a kid, they were they're two separate things.
Knowledge is a portion of the fight. I think that's
Bernie
the same
still
day.
has no way to get a hold of a friend who lives in North Carolina. I'm sorry, man. I looked at Asheville is like a center of art and it's a hip place to go. Nobody saw this coming at all.
There's I belong to a all female comic retailer group, and one of the stores doesn't exist. Her entire store just washed away.
It's insane.
I have nothing. That's it.
All
I
right.
can't imagine.
On a different note,
On a different note, check out this cool toy.
this is insane.
Oh, is that lenticular?
Look how good the lenticular
You're not
is.
selling this. You're just showing
No,
it
this is
off.
me, baby.
Okay.
I just want some. Look, Cobra Commander, Snake, and then
Snake Man?
oh my God!
Is that what it is?
Yeah, this is so cool. The fact that they did this.
Show me the commander face. Okay, cool. So he's hand gripping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I love this. Thank you, Greg. I wanted this for my collection, so I really appreciate it. They just announced that they're doing O-ring figures again, and I'm not on board.
No, because they said they were not doing anymore.
Somebody just said that, yeah.
And that's it.
And I already have. I have all the vintage O-rings. That's all I need.
Yeah.
But if they do an O-ring version of this, that's
like-
my thing.
I like the old Snake figure they did.
If they start to, yeah, I sold them. If they start doing O-ring versions of characters they didn't do before, I might have to pick them up.
So they were supposed to come out with a new My Little Pony line from the original prototypes from the 80s, and they never did. If they did that, I would buy them. But only because they should have come out then and they didn't.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Anybody want to buy a Defiant? I still don't see how complete. I still gotta figure out how complete it is. I think it's 99% complete.
So there's a giant bag of He-Man at your feet, and I don't. We sold one He-Man figure. I don't know if it's even worth bothering.
I have a modern era G.I. Joe lot.
One He-Man, 2 He-Man.
25th anniversary Alley Vipers. Anybody interested in that?
Are these yours?
Yeah, from the Cobra Island. None of them are complete. I think they're all missing a stand or the crossbow, but like they're one of the best army builders ever. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4. Are there 5?
I don't know. You tell me.
1, 2, 3. Looks like there's 5 of them. In various stages of completeness. They all have helmets. Let's put this together and see
Do
what's
they
what
have
here.
spears and magic helmets?
No. Let's do a little dance here.
Hal said that they're actually using mules and donkeys to try to get supplies in.
Crazy, man. Like I said, nobody saw it coming. It's just...
I saw a video of a bridge that had washed away, and people had taken trailers, like, for hauling, and made a bridge just to be able to get across. The ingenuity of the human race is phenomenal, but the devastation is terrible.
Nobody thought a hurricane was going to destroy Appalachia. You know, that's not hurricane territory.
No, it's striking how weather patterns are changing and things are changing.
Alright.
You've got a lot of guys here.
Well, I'm going to sell it as a lot, because none of them are complete.
They're Alley Vipers, right?
Yeah. Now, if you look on eBay what these guys go for complete, it's insanity. Because they were only available in that defensive Cobra Island pack. So let's see, they all have guns, they all have shields, they all have backpacks. Most of them have their knives. They're just missing their crossbows. $100 for the whole lot. That's insanity, but don't take it from me.
You don't have to take my word for it. Dun-dun-dun. Ready, LeVar Burton?
I don't know what that means.
Isn't it from Reading Rainbow?
Is it? Maybe, yeah. Maybe that's how they got you to read the book.
Yeah, but you don't have to take my word for it.
Butterfly in the sky.
I don't know about you, but like I have no energy. I don't know what
ripe
happened.
now. Is there anything else we need to do on this thing?
So making money is always good. Listen, there's an entire bag of He-Man. I don't see the point.
Dude, how about this Laser Force? We've got both figures.
I'm gonna go to camera 2 with that. Butterfly in the sky.
Let me get one of them. What are they? Quartz? No.
You got quartz and you got tiny.
No, that's not gonna work.
Don't worry
This
about
is
it.
like G.I. Joe / Star Wars adjacent. You know, companies were making knockoff toys to go along. G.I. Joe and Star Wars were so popular that Gay Toys made these vehicles.
Hal, please don't send us anything. We're fine, thank you.
Don't send us a thing.
Please stop. Do not send me nothing. We're good.
Seeing these figures is really rare with these.
They're really cool. Now, was this like... This was the off-brand, knockoff, Radio Shack brand,
Pretty
whatever, right?
Pretty much.
They are cool, though. So they're not your typical... Like, usually, like, dollar store toys are crappy, they're flimsy, they fall apart,
Yeah,
they're
this
not
is
cool.
the kind of stuff like me and Mark Akara like, because it's like side quest G.I. Joe. Is there anything in there?
No, just Heavy Metal's microphone.
I was going to say, Heavy Metal's microphone in there? Gay Toys,
There
Laser
were birds
Force.
and rocks and lasers and things and dogs and cats. Bernie, no. You valiant effort. You're trying your best to get the song out of my head, but it will never leave. It's part of me now. Hal is bringing coffee and donuts for next Sunday when the Kimsies come. I'll allow that because there will be other people here to eat them. I will allow that. I'll allow it.
All right, $50 for the set.
Laser Force, not Laser Face.
Nothing broken, complete. Just needs to be wiped off. They're in great shape. The stickers are nice. This is super cool, weird.
So cool, I love it.
G.I. Joe adjacent, if that makes sense.
Bernie is just like, okay, what song can I make Penelope sing that is not
You know what? 40 bucks. I don't want to go top dollar. When I put them on eBay, that'll be 50, but they're 40 here.
Daniel thinks we should start singing Christmas songs. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. How excited are you? So have you guys heard about this new... So Spirit, which is the Halloween store, is now doing an offshoot Christmas. They're going to be doing Spirit of Christmas stores now. They're doing 10 test stores, and 5 of them are in New Jersey. The flagship is going to be right here in Mays Landing.
Well, that's where the flagship for... What's it called is. I think I'm good.
What else have we got?
I'm good.
Oh, I have a Battle Bones. I am not shipping this?
Yeah, we're not shipping it, so why even bother?
What do you mean?
Oh.
Should I just put it in the store?
Well, we can give it a shot. It's Unbroken Battle Bones.
Unbroken Battle Bones, local, pickup only. I am not shipping this because it will not make it. $40. It's beautiful. It's actually a little bit nicer than what we have in the museum, but I'm not trying to swap. Yeah, Meg, I was really excited to hear this too. They're doing five stores in New Jersey. Most of them are in South Jersey, I think. I don't know where the other 5 are going to be, but
so does that mean like they're going to keep the locations at the Spirits and just change them over?
I think so.
Okay, that makes sense.
It does make sense. They just continue to lease a 3-4 more months.
I mean, all they got to do is like they'll do Spirit Halloween, Spirit Christmas,
Spirit Easter,
Spirit
St. Patrick's Day,
St. Patrick's Day, Spirit Easter, Spirit
Valentine's.
Yeah, okay. Spirit Columbus Day.
What is the Spirit of Columbus Day?
Well, we go to somebody else's house, kick in the door, and eat their food.
So
and say it's our house now.
So the international headquarters of Spencer's and Spirit are right here at EHT.
But you have to do it with an Italian accent.
And you have to go like this.
Yeah.
Or you have to wear a hat.
It's my house now.
Well, you can be Italian, but the Spanish had to send you, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Alex, I'm not sure. Apparently, the
4th of July.
The flagship location will be in Mays Landing. The flagship location for Spirit Halloween is in EHT, where the Shore Mall used to be. But apparently, the flagship location for Spirit Christmas is going to be in Mays Landing. It might be the one over by...
The Spirit of Christmas.
Yeah.
It's in my heart.
Yeah.
The bell still rings for me, folks.
I'm just going to quietly shake my head.
I'm good. I'm beat.
I
good.
was kind of good before we even started, but I'm definitely good now.
Thank you for everyone who claimed. We'll send you some invoices
What
tonight.
else? Do we have anything else we have to talk about? Oh, we have to talk about
Farragut Forward.
For just a minute or two.
Oh!
I've got... Hold on, I have a link. Hold on, I have a link. I have to share the link. Guys, we were lucky enough to be invited to be part of this awesome project some friends of ours were doing. It is a fabulous Star Trek fan film called Farragut Forward.
We are featured extras.
He has a line. I didn't get a line. I'm in I think 8 different scenes though. Which
Oh,
is
you
cool.
counted?
I didn't count.
I'm probably the most memorable thing about it.
Oh, you're the most memorable thing about the whole hour-long film.
When people are like, "Oh my God, the production is so good," they mean the way I look in my Klingon outfit. It was so fun. Congratulations to the Farragut Forward people who have been doing this for a long time, and our buddy Johnny at Chaotica, who just got on board with them and decided to do this movie, directed this movie for them.
This was supposed
when you
to be...
say fan film, I imagine a bunch of guys in really cheap outfits running around their backyard having fun.
Yeah, which is fine. There's
Which is
nothing wrong
fine.
with that.
This is not
This
that.
is not that. This is an actual, real production.
Yes, it is. It can be in the actual Star Trek universe.
This, and I'm not just saying this because we were in it and that our friends are in it and worked on it, but this is better. The production value of this is better than, I dare say it, the entire season 1 of TNG.
Way better than TOS.
The L cars, all of the sets.
Yeah.
Listen, I can't speak highly enough.
It looks like
about
they
this.
have money to it. I mean, they spent a lot of money.
They spend money on
but
this,
but it looks like they spent even triple the money they had.
So not only did we have a fantastic time working on this, we went up and shot for one night in March of this year. We were invited to the red carpet premiere last Sunday, which is why we didn't have Bartertown last week. We were in Arlington, Virginia at the red carpet premiere.
We were dappering it up.
I'm going to put that picture of us because it's so good up again.
We were doing it
Look
up.
how cute we are.
Look
how cute my husband is in his little suit.
Oh, stop. Look at my wife, all proud.
We had a fantastic time on the red carpet. The Farragut crew really, and no pun intended, the crew, really made us feel like part of the family. All we did was show up for 7 hours and hang out and put on makeup and look awesome. we had such a great time, and we are very thankful to our friend Johnny K, who was the director, cinematographer of this whole production, editor. He wore many hats, and
So
awesome.
Dan just said I look the same in Farragut
You
as
do.
I do now.
I'm
I'm probably the only Klingon that is instantly recognizable. Because we met the rest of the Klingons, like,
Yeah.
you know, at the premiere. We all took a picture together, and it's like, oh, you know, Bill is a lawyer, and he had a wig on, and like, you know, grew some facial hair for the thing, and like, and put on the Klingon thing, and they were like, oh my god, that was you, and like, you know, this guy was like, oh my god, that was you, and they're like, oh yeah, that was you, yeah, we.
2 or 3 of you were
It
very,
looks the Stumbos
yeah,
look like
you and the
themselves, kind of.
Stumbos
Yeah.
knew who was up. So at any rate, I want to thank Johnny K, our friend. Also, John Broughton, fantastic. He's a producer. He also stars in the.
Please
in
go
the movie.
watch it.
Please check
It's
it out.
It's an hour, just under an hour.
Yeah.
It's worth. You don't need to know any pre-story.
No.
It's if you like Star Trek, it is worth the watch.
It's really cool.
No doubt about it. We're not just saying it because we're in it.
So now Justin said you don't have to have any idea like what you're walking into at all, and you really don't. But what is really cool about the Farragut crew is that they have a 20-year history of doing these movies. They did a TOS, a whole thing with TOS style. They did an animated series based on the animated show. Now they're working their way into the movie era. They're trying to go through all the different eras. And while
Why do they call it the movie of the Lost Era? Any idea? Oh, because people keep calling it. Oh, I love that you're doing Lost Era. Is it between original guy?
Does that stand for something?
I don't know. Is it maybe
Like,
it's
is it
between
the
like
loss of-
original series movies and TNG beginning or something?
Maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah. So we had a fantastic time working on it. It's a great little movie. They're already filming the next one.
Johnny's not though.
Johnny's not part of it. Johnny's going to Antarctica, which is phenomenal. Good
Yeah.
for him. But they're already the Farragut crew is already working on the next movie, which you'd think they'd give themselves a break.
I gotta go shoot something this Tuesday.
Justin's not for Farragut. Justin's going to go be in a horror movie without me. Have fun in your
come.
pool. No, have fun with your pool toys or whatever you're doing. Are there going to be girls in bikinis?
No.
Are you lying?
Not in my scene. There are in the movie.
I feel like you're lying.
No, not in my scene.
If there's going to be bikini girls there, I feel like I should go.
There's not.
Okay.
So not in my scene.
It was dubbed the Lost Era because the series was intended to be during this period. Star Trek Phase 2 was canceled.
Interesting. Thank you,
I
Hal.
like that a lot.
I knew Hal would know that.
But yeah, so what they share length of time with another group that also does fan films. They've been doing them for about 20 years. But what they are unique with Farragut crew is that it's been the same crew through all the films. They've been going through all these different eras.
Yeah.
And it was really cool because at one point there's a scene where someone's looking at a photo. And it's not some Photoshop weird, like on a TV show, you'd see like a badly Photoshop thing. This is an actual photo of a set from 20 years ago. So it's actually really cool. Like you don't need to know the history, but it's there.
No,
It's
it's a
really cool.
lot of fun.
Check it out. It's free. It's on YouTube. They make no money on these fan films. That's the one thing that Paramount decreed. They can only fan crowdfund a certain amount of money to make it, and they are not allowed to make a dime on it. So it is 100% free out there for the world. Please check it out. See if you can find me in my green outfit, my green
Not green
makeup,
outfit, your green skin.
my green makeup somewhere. Is that it? What else we got?
That's it, man. Let's let them go and live their lives.
Go watch Farragut Forward. We're gonna go eat some dinner, I guess.
Probably.
And that's all I got. Guys, we will see you next week. Big things happening next week. Next Bartertown is going to be sponsored by our friends at Nerdy City. Sean and Megan and crew at Nerdy City. They make fantastic tabletop RPGs. We are going to be here next week telling you all about them. We've got some sample stuff to show you. Super excited about that. Other than that, have a great week. We hope to see you
Thank you for
on
hanging.
social media.
VIPs.
Thanks for hanging out. Have
We'll
fun,
talk to y'all
guys.
soon.
We'll see you next week.